So China is using technology to maintain domestic stability and become a global AI superpower. We're taking a closer look at how the communist country is ditching democratic ideas and choosing big data instead.
The government is working to keep citizens satisfied, so democracy appears obsolete and unnecessary in regards to everyday life. So for more on this, let's bring in CBSN contributor Alex Kliment. He writes for Signal, a newsletter produced by G0 Media. Good to see you.
Likewise. Morning.
This is so interesting.
Yeah, it is.
It's
And
scary.
60 Minutes has done a story on this, the artificial intelligence that is being employed in China. So we've seen that they use this to track and monitor Uyghurs, for example, people, dissidents, as well as track people based on sort of a social credit score. Give us the big picture here.
So really what China has made an extraordinary gamble, which is that if your technology is good enough, if your artificial intelligence is smart enough, and if you have enough data about people, you'll never need democracy, right? I mean, 30 years ago, the Chinese government said, we're willing to open the economy, but we're going to maintain a Leninist authoritarian state. And everyone said, this can't work for long. Sooner or later, you need democracy. How will the government know what people want, where to apportion resources, how to run things? And the Chinese gamble is, if your computer is smart enough and you have enough data about people, you can do it with AI. And we focus a lot on the repressive aspects of this, right? They use surveillance, gait recognition technology, face recognition technology, suppression of dissidents in Xinjiang and all these things. The other half of it is it's not just about making dissidents' lives harder, it's about making everyone else's lives better. So if you can have a sensors and monitoring that know how the trains run, what the air quality is, how good people are doing in school, how the hospitals are running, data about public safety, in principle, if your AI algorithms are smart enough, they can monitor that, understand what people need, and apportion resources appropriately, so you never have to deal with the mess of democracy.
Right.
That's the gamble that they're making.
So people will be so happy that they won't protest, they will never
Right.
criticize the government and all that sort of stuff. But the trade-off is your privacy.
Yes.
You know, maybe that's a gamble that's worth it. Maybe people really don't appreciate their privacy all that much. I mean, look at us here, right?
Yeah.
We've been handing over our privacy to private companies for years now. So, I mean, is that likely to work? Do people not care that much about their privacy?
Well, listen, if people here are willing to hand over all of our privacy, much of our privacy, in exchange for commercial and material efficiency,
right.
What's to say that 1.4 billion people in China wouldn't give over their privacy for governing efficiency? You make the trains run on time, you can get away with a lot, right? That's basically the fundamental gamble. So when we talk about how China is trying to become an AI superpower in the 21st century, that's about controlling an industry that has global implications, but it's also about making sure that China can remain a politically authoritarian country and a stable one at home.